Well, thank you, gentlemen, for jumping on the call today. I appreciate it. Go ahead and get started with the call. Obviously, as we discussed, Graydon, thank you, and Vaughn, thank you for composing a list of questions to review the BidXcel compensation plan and answer a few clarifying points that have come in from the field. And I believe this call is going to be beneficial for everyone. But as we get started, I want to make sure I state that the following recorded call contains questions and answers pertaining to the various ways to earn compensation in BidXcel. It is for illustration purposes only and not intended to contain all details and qualifications. Please refer to the detailed explanation on our website for specific requirements and qualifications. BidXcel makes no guarantees, warranties, or assurances that any affiliate will earn any amount of income. Each affiliate's results will be based on many factors, including work ethic, commitment, time spent, personal skills, and expertise. So, as you gentlemen understand, BidXcel is an exciting opportunity, and we have two different levels of compensation plan that we feel is very comprehensive and achievable for anyone who would like to participate in the BidXcel program. And so as we go through this call today, we'll discuss the variations of both programs, and hopefully it becomes clear, and we answer a lot of the questions that have come in from the field. So first, to start off, let's go ahead and differentiate the two compensation plans with BidXcel. There are two separate plans. One is a 3x9 matrix. The other is a what we refer to as an infinite bonus pool. The first thing we'll cover today is the first thing we'll cover this morning is the 3x9 matrix. And then after we cover that, we'll go into the infinite bonus pool and then speak about any general questions throughout the process as we move on. Is that clear, guys? You good with that approach?
Sounds great.
Fantastic. Thank you, Andrew.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get moving on to the matrix, and let me bring up the list of questions that came in from the field. First off, the 3x9 matrix. Let's talk about how you can qualify for the 3x9 matrix. The first way to qualify for the matrix is by becoming a free affiliate, and anyone can become a free affiliate with no required purchase. However, for those more serious about the business and whoever want to take full advantage of it and the rewards plan, will want to buy a monthly e-pack in order to do that. So that's the affiliate program and how you come into the program as a free affiliate. There's a way to come in, obviously, we spoke about is purchasing an e-pack. If you're going to come in as a free affiliate, there are customer requirements surrounding that, and those customer requirements are you must have customers that have purchased and used bids on excelbids.com, and they have to have purchased a minimum of 400 excelbids.com and utilize them. Again, those are customers that an affiliate would drive to the ExcelBids auction site. And then the second way is you can come in, pay the $49.95 entry fee, and also purchase an e-pack to qualify monthly for the matrix. Is that clear?
Yes. Can you give us a little definition on the three packs?
Yeah. The three packs again are referred to as our monthly qualifiers. Those packs are a $40 that comes with 20 bids, $100 that comes with 50 bids, and $120 that come with 120 bids. The rest of the e-pack goes into the matrix and the compensation plan. The $40 pays $1.50 per level in the matrix. The $100 pays $3.80 per level in the matrix. And the $200 pays $6.80 per level in the matrix. And again, it's a 3x9 matrix. and we call this a forced or a placed forced matrix. And what that means is that you have the ability to go into your holding tank in the software that we refer to as a holding tank, where everyone who comes into the program underneath you that you sponsor, you have the ability to place them where you see fit. And you have 14 days to do that. This allows you to strategically place everyone in your downline. Again, and that's the placement piece of the matrix. Then after 14 days, it turns into a forced matrix. And what happens at that point is the system automatically places everyone for you who you have in place from left to right through your matrix. Is that clear?
Yes. One question that has been asked me from the field, Andrew, on this, like the $200 e-pack, that is per month. Am I correct?
Yes, that's per month. Those are what we refer to as monthly qualifiers, correct.
Okay, and that gives us 120 bids plus whatever we purchase, correct?
That is correct. Yes, it does.
Okay, my question is, and that pays $6.80 per person in every level down through level 9, correct?
Correct.
Is that paid to us, or is that the amount made and we make 50% of that?
No, that is the amount paid to you as an affiliate.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
I wanted to ask one clarifying point too. So the numbers you mentioned, the $1.50 and the $3.80 and the $6.80, that's based on the e-pack that the person is purchasing, not necessarily the one, me as an affiliate that I would be purchasing.
Correct.
So for instance, if that individual is at the $100 level, then I would be getting $3.80 from them.
Correct. That is your downline. Yes.
Yes.
So down 9 levels below you, you're the sponsor, and then 9 levels down below you, that's the qualifier for that. And that is, to Vaughn's point and your point, Graydon, that is monthly. Again, that's a qualifier. Now let's go ahead and speak about what the next qualifier is for the matrix. We spoke about how you come into the program. There are 2 ways to come in: as a free affiliate or building your business more strategically with the e-packs. Then we spoke about the monthly qualifier that are associated with bids, and those would be on your auto ship every month. You can choose which you would like to participate with, whether it be the $40, the $100, or the $200 monthly. That is your choice. Really, that's based on how you market. So let's go into the marketing piece of qualifying for the matrix. Everyone in the matrix must have a minimum of 2 active customers in order to qualify for any piece of the comp plan. Any piece of the BidXcel comp plan requires a minimum of 2 active customers. And an active customer is a customer who is not an affiliate, and they go on the excelbids.com site, your own site that you have, and they sign up underneath you or as your referred customer. That would be what we call an active customer. At that time, to be active, they need to use bids on excelbids.com. So maybe they purchase bids on excelbids.com and you as an affiliate get credit for that, or you purchase bids and you give them bids. And that's considered an active customer. If they are using bids monthly, that's considered an active customer. Now, I know this question's coming. Can an affiliate be a customer? No, they cannot. The answer is no. A customer is someone who is not in the affiliate program. So, and every month you're required to stay active, have 2 active customers to stay qualified for the matrix. So in that regard, you can use the same customers over and over again. We have no limitations on that. And you decipher who is a customer. We're not telling you what or who to consider as a customer, except an affiliate cannot be a customer. Is that clear?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. What is the next question? So we talked about the difference between a force and place matrix. And then the next question is, how do I know what it takes for a given level in the matrix? On BidXcel.com, there is a one-page matrix overview. I encourage everyone to go out and read that matrix overview. That will explain what it takes to get to different levels. Some of the levels require more customers per level, the higher up you get, and some levels require you sponsoring more individuals within the matrix.
And that's on the last line of that matrix, the qualification and requirements for each of those levels, is it?
That is correct. Yes, it is. The next thing to speak about along the lines of the qualifications for the matrix, as you move up and achieve rank through the matrix, you are required to do so much personal volume and group volume by points. So every time you or a personally sponsored individual in your downline or affiliate in your downline purchases a monthly qualifier pack, it qualifies for so many points. And so, for example, the 40 pack qualifies for, I believe it is 40 points. The 100 pack qualifies for 100 points, and the 200 pack also qualifies for 100 points. And then as you move through rank through the matrix, your group volume, or GV, is calculated based off of those points every month. And then if you look at that single PowerPoint presentation, that'll show you all of the volume requirements as you achieve rank, all the way from supervisor through diamond rank in the matrix.
And the people, and you mentioned group volume. Is that the volume of the people of my personally sponsored affiliates?
Yes, it is. That is group volume.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and move on. Then let's talk about the different bonuses associated with the matrix then. What is the accelerator match bonus a percentage of? So that accelerated match bonus is basically the matching bonus 4 levels deep. And so anyone who's not a founder gets 4 levels at 10% each level. Founders receive 5 levels at 10% through the 5th level. And basically how that works is that's 10% of the earned commissions of affiliates 5 levels below you. That's how that works. So if an affiliate this week earns $100 in commissions, you qualify for 10%, which is $10 for that affiliate. And that goes down 4 levels for non-founders, 5 levels for founders. And that's what we refer to as the accelerator match bonus. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the next question. What happens if someone within your matrix does not do anything or ceases to qualify? It's a compression-based matrix. So if you have an empty or dead spot in your matrix where someone has decided to leave the program, then those commissions roll up, and they roll up to the next level. And that's what's referred to as compression. So no one has to miss out on an opportunity for commissions pay if someone chooses to leave the program. All right, let's see here. Are there any other questions on the matrix? I believe at a high level we may have covered everything. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so just to be clear, we'll do a real high recap. It is a customer acquisition program. It is based on what an affiliate feels they can market, bids that an affiliate can market, or product that an affiliate can market. So that's the gist of the program. If you can feel like you can do more marketing, if you feel like you can drive more customers, then you can continue to utilize more bids. So let's go ahead and talk about the second piece of the compensation plan, which is the infinite bonus pools, as we refer to it. Give me 1 second, and I will dip into the questions for that. see here if I can find it. So the infinite bonus pool, it's based on all levels and not necessarily a fixed level like the matrix. This is something that if you qualify for monthly, you can continue to participate in. And the infinite bonus pools are based on what we refer to as 50% of bids used daily, and that is, and then up to 50% of that retail profit goes into these various pools. There are 4 pools. The first pool is 15%, and that's from $100 or from 100 to 999 bids used, and that's how you qualify. So minimum of 2 active customers, which we explained what an active customer was early on, and then those customers, in order to get in the first pool, have to use a minimum of 100 bids for those customers. And then you're eligible for that 15% pool daily. And then there's a 6-month requirement around each pool too. And for the very first pool, that 6-month requirement is that your customers use 200 bids every 6 months. Now, whether your customers purchase the bids through excelbids.com or whether you as an affiliate purchase bids and give them to the customers, either way, it's 2 active customers, and for 6 months, in order to stay eligible for that pool, they must use a minimum of 200 bids. Now, your monthly qualifier bids also qualify for these pools. They're not segregated. So if you received a $200 Pro Pack monthly, the qualifier, and you receive 120 bids, then you can use those bids to give your customers, and those also qualify for these pools. The other benefit to these pools are the bids accrue, or they continue to calculate. And that's how you climb through the pools and achieve rank. You can either purchase more bids initially based on how you market and how you give them to your customers to use, or you can do e-packs and allow yourself to climb through the pools that way also over a period of time. There's various ways you can do it. So the first pool is 15%. The second pool is 21% with a 6-month 300 bid utilization by your customers. The third pool is 28%, and that is a 500 bid utilization by your customers every 6 months. And then the fourth pool is 36%, and that is over 5,000 bid utilization with 700 bids being used every month. And again, you qualify for this various ways. Active customers and also bids being used by the customers. And this is your customer acquisition program. So do we restrict how many bids an affiliate can purchase or how many bids a customer can use? No, we do not, but we highly encourage everyone to do it based on their own marketing means. Perform that based on your own marketing means. Are there any questions concerning that?
Well, I just wanted to clarify. You said you climb through the pool. So as you move up the qualifications, you actually move into the different pools. They don't. That's not a cumulative. You're not in multiple pools at once. You're only in one. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's correct, Greg. And that is not cumulative. It's if you're in the pool. So if you're in the 36% pool, then everyone who's in that pool shares 36% of that retail bonus daily.
Okay, thanks.
That's how that works. So that's a good question, Greg.
Hey, Andrew, will we have a something in our back office that will indicate how much that is per day?
Yes, we will. And that's a good question, Vaughn. This updates daily, every night at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and it calculates the number of bids that were used on excelbids.com by your customers and you as an affiliate. We do not restrict affiliates participating either. And then those bids reflect in the back office. In your own back office, they reflect there daily, and your commissions are calculated based on those utilizations daily.
Okay, great. Thanks.
So again, that's what we refer to as infinite pools. So let's clarify. We have a matrix and we have an infinite pool, infinite bonus pool. Now, infinite, again, is based on your customer acquisition programs, your marketing abilities. And I encourage everyone to reference the detailed PDF document on excelbids.com for details on this. And they will understand a little bit more in detail on how to utilize the compensation plan best for them as an affiliate.
Andrew, can I clarify one thing,
Sure.
or have you clarify one thing? If we have, say a person wants to come in and build their business and do that through the matrix, do they have to participate in the infinite pool?
No, they do not.
Okay, and vice versa. So
Correct.
if a person doesn't want to build a business yet they want to participate in the infinite pool profits, then they can do that without building a business.
Well, I don't know if I would say without building a business. The key is marketing customers to Excel Bids. That's the key for us. If you do not choose to sponsor other affiliates, if you would not prefer doing that, then yes, you participate in the infinite bonus pool and you're not required to sponsor other affiliates. But since BidXcel is the marketing arm of Excel Bids, the infinite pool has customer requirements associated. So not affiliate requirements, but customer requirements. Again, you're required to just market.
That's perfect.
But yes, to answer your question, anyone can choose what they'd like to participate in. You do not have to do both. If you'd like to maximize your full potential, full earnings potential, then you can definitely do both. It's really up to the individual affiliates and what they're comfortable doing.
Great. Thank you.
All right, Graydon, do you have any other questions?
Not on the pool, I don't think. Thank you.
All right, let's go ahead and go through some of the general questions that came in. They, just at a high level, they kind of correlate with everywhere throughout the compensation plan. We spoke about what an active customer is. An active customer is a customer actively using bids every month. We do not define who is a customer, and we do not define how many bids they need to use. Whether they purchase the bids on their own or an affiliate purchase bids and resells or gives the bids out, that is their discretion. Now the next question, can you be your own customer? No, you cannot be your own customer. Affiliates do not qualify as a customer. A customer is someone who is only registered on excelbids.com and is not in the affiliate program. If a customer becomes an affiliate, then you are required to go get a new customer to fill their spot. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Can they be the same customers each month, or do I need to get new ones every month? Yes, they can be the same customers. You are not required to get new customers month after month unless you're going to use more than 1,000 bids a month. We do restrict customers to only receiving 1,000 bids from an affiliate a month. So let's say this month you decide you're going to purchase 5,000 bids. You'll need 5 customers to support the bids you chose to purchase. Again, it's marketing, so you'll want to market to 5 customers for excelbids.com. Let's say the following month you go on the $200 Pro Pack and you receive only 120 bids. At that time, you are only required to keep 2 active customers. So you went from 5 now to 2, and you have to maintain 2 active customers every month. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Can we offer bid specials or sell them at a discount? Yes, you can. We're not going to tell you what the best way is for you to market the product you're purchasing, bids or not. That is your discretion as an affiliate how you choose to market that. Next question is, what's the time frame for bid usage? There is no time frame for bid usage. We do not restrict or tell you how soon bids need to be used. That, again, is up to you and your customers. One thing I'd caution you on, as we mentioned previous, is commissions are only paid on bids used. So every day, this system tracks every single bid and correlates every bid with every customer and every affiliate and feeds it to your back office. At that time, we pay. So let's say today you choose to distribute 1,000 bids to your 2 customers, and your customers only use 500. You will then qualify for commissions on 500 bids. If they use 500 tomorrow, you'll qualify for 500 more. All right.
You know, hey, Andrew, I know you said this, but just to be, because I get this question very specifically, bids do not expire.
Bids do not expire. Bids
Okay.
can be used at any point in time that you so choose as an affiliate or a customer.
Yeah, I get asked that a lot. I just want to make sure that I'm very clear about that. So, great, thanks.
Very good. The next question is, and this is a good question, do we need to place ads daily? We do not have, per se, a specific ad program. We're not telling you to go to a classified site and place an ad every day, although what we are asking, that the affiliates do, is to work on their business daily. Sign into your back office, and there will be 10 different options that you can select every day that you performed. It could be posting on Facebook. It could be held a meeting with someone, or you had a phone conversation, or you did a training session. You daily tell us what you did for your business today. And instead of placing an ad, we just want to know that you performed some task for your business today. So that's a good question. Okay, let's go ahead and move forward to the next question. How will you know when my bids have been used? Again, our systems track everything. Every bid has a unique identifier that correlates to the product, the time, the date. It correlates to the customer and the affiliate. So there's no need for an affiliate to track any bids. The system automatically does it for you and then calculates commissions based on bids used every day. Okay.
Great.
Next question. Could you clarify the difference between the retail order bonus and the Excel Bids retail bonus? And we refer to this as a customer versus an affiliate bonus. ExcelBids.com is the auction site. If a customer that you send to ExcelBids.com purchases bids there, you qualify for 10% of that sale immediately. So if you send 10 customers and they purchase bids, you will receive 20% of every sale that they purchase. And that is ongoing.
And that's the retail order bonus.
That is a retail order bonus.
Okay.
Now there is the BidXcel bonus, which we refer to as the Fast Start bonus, and this is specifically for affiliates in the BidXcel program. If you purchase 1,000 bids when you come into the program, your upline qualifies for 15% of that. So there's a 15% bonus. So level 1 is 5%, level 2 is 4%, level 3 is 3%, and level 4 is 3%. Again, that's what we refer to as the Fast Start bonus. So any affiliate in your downline who comes in and purchases bids on the initial bid pack purchase, except the E-Pack, this is strictly bid packs, not the E-Pack, not the monthly qualifier, you qualify for a 15% bonus. Your upline qualifies for a 15% bonus.
And you say you qualify. Is that, do I actually get paid on those when they're used? Is that correct?
You get paid on those when those are used. That is correct.
Okay.
Everything in the compensation plan for BidXcel is paid when bids are used. Correct.
Okay.
The next question is, can I make money in this program without sponsoring people? And the answer to that is yes. If you are in the matrix, then the answer is no. If you are in the infinite bonus pool, then the answer is yes. You do not have to sponsor affiliates, but you do have to bring retail customers to excelbids.com in order to qualify. Okay, I believe that wraps up most of the questions that I had on my list from the field. Graydon or Vaughn, are there any other questions that we need to cover today?
Yes, it's not a question. I'd like for you to elaborate. As you know, we're getting close, Andrew, to launching the company. It's very exciting times, and a lot of people would like to hear from you about the experience they will have when they go to Excel Bids and some of the products that are going to be available. And would you mind covering that for just a second?
Oh, absolutely, Vaughn. That's a good question, and that's very important. So the key to Excel Bids, and that's the auction site, is the marketing arm of the company. And the marketing arm of the company are the affiliates in the program, the BidXcel program. And Excel Bids has various ways for everybody to participate, whether you enjoy penny auctions, whether you enjoy strategic auctions, whether you just want to purchase merchandise with bids. Anybody should be able to participate in this program and receive a lot of benefit and enjoyment out of it. So we've built a comprehensive platform. Every affiliate will receive their own site, replicated site of the auction site, and we offer thousands and thousands of products, anything from various electronics to home goods to we'll be offering vacations and various products as we move along, iPads or even gift cards. So the site should be very comprehensive for everyone. It should be very enjoyable. Like I mentioned, there's penny auctions, there's strategy auctions, and there's the store. Anybody can use bids to purchase items on the store. You don't just have to pay cash outright, but you can actually use your bids to purchase those items on the store should you be too busy to participate in any of the auctions. Is that what you're looking for there, Vaughn?
Yeah, it's exciting. Thanks, Andrew.
Yes, it's very exciting. And then, of course, as we grow this endeavor, this is why we refer to the company as an e-commerce-based solutions company. We'll have various components implemented across the next 12 months for everyone involved to participate in, even further other revenue streams for you to build your business on. And so this is really just the first leg of an exciting adventure, long-term opportunity for everyone involved.
Fantastic. Graydon, how about you? Do you have anything?
I do. I have one, and I kind of jumped way back here at the beginning, but Andrew said a couple things a minute ago that made me remember this. Could you go through what it costs me to get started and what that gets me?
Yeah, absolutely. So we mentioned it earlier. You can be a free affiliate, come into the program free by driving customers to excelbids.com. Or if you're really serious about building your business, you can purchase the e-pack. And when you come in, it's $49.95 fee. And what you get with that is you get your own BidXcel marketing site with your chosen website name. You also get your own replicated auction site with your website name. And you can drive either affiliates that you would like to sponsor to your site, or you can drive customers to your auction site. And that's what you will receive when you come into the program. And then additionally, we will have other marketing endeavors and other training that's to come in quickly, and we'll continue to evolve and progress as we move forward.
Great, thank you.
Andrew, I understand that when we first get started that we will have an internet-based test that we will be required to take. Can you elaborate on that for just a second?
Yeah. We are implementing a compliance test. It is a virtual training test. Everyone who is going to be an affiliate in the program is required to take the compliance test, and there is a fee associated with that test. And that, again, it just makes sure that everybody building a business understands all the regulatory and legal stances from the organization and also from the government as they build their business.
And that will be Andrew. That'll be coming out upon launch day, and I understand that we will not receive our commissions until that test and compliance test is completed.
Correct. Yep. You'll be able to. That does come out on launch day. You will be able to build your downline, although your commissions will not qualify until that test is completed. It does go retroactive, so if you don't complete the test day one, you do have 30 days to complete it, and then commissions will be retroactive back to the first day that you came into the program.
Perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You know, one thing that I don't know that we talked much about, could you tell me a little bit about the Founders Program?
Yeah, currently the Founders Program is being developed by Richard, our VP of Sales. It's not finalized yet. But what the Founders Program is basically if you work hard enough in the program and you become a key leader for the organization, you're what would qualify as a founder. And founders will receive an additional 10% matching bonus in the matrix. And something we haven't talked about also, Graydon, with that is the reentry centers. As part of the matrix, everyone qualifies for 2 reentry centers if they reach diamond level, but a founder will also qualify for 2 additional, so 4 total reentry centers for founders. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, Vaughn and Graydon, I believe we covered all of the questions today. If there's anything else that you can think of or anybody passes a question along the lines to you, feel free to get it over to me and we'll get the answers to those questions.
Thank you, Andrew. It was very, very good and very educational, and I'm sure the people will get a lot out of this. I certainly did.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Vaughn and Graydon. I appreciate your time today, and I look forward to working with you more in the future. Thanks for your time.
Perfect. Thank you, Andrew.
Bye. Thanks, Vaughn.
Bye.